If you are a homeowner in the Greater Edmonton Area or planning to become one, I'm going to be sharing an update on the latest real estate market trends for the month of April 2023. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video so that you can take advantage of some hidden opportunities, whether you're thinking of buying or selling. All right, so in April, there were 3.4 months of supply available in the Greater Edmonton Area, which means we were in a seller's market. So what does that mean? 4 to 6 months of inventory indicates the more balanced market, and less than 4 months means there's not a lot of inventory available, and that can drive the prices up. More than 6 months of supply means there's lots of properties available for buyers to choose from, and then of course the price will go down. So if we compare April to March, it's actually remained quite stable, and in March there were 3.5 months of inventory total. For April, the average price for a home in the Greater Edmonton Area was $409,000, and this number includes all residential. If we were to break that down by housing category, we see that for detached homes, the average price was just over $500,000, for semi-detached, $379,000, and for townhouses and row houses, $261,000. In March, the average price for all residential was $390,000, so that's an increase of 4.8% if we compare March to April. Moving right along, the average sale to list price ratio was 97.5% in April, and that simply means the properties were selling for 97.5% of list price, so just under asking. And that's slightly less than last year when properties were selling at 99% of list price, and we were of course seeing a lot more multiple offer situations. But 97.5 is still a great number. We're definitely seeing some multiple offer situations, especially in certain areas where there is a major lack of available listings or where the price point is quite desirable, especially if we're looking at the detached home category under that $450,000 mark. Next up, days on market. Now you might be wondering how long it's actually taking properties to sell. So in April, on average in the Greater Edmonton Area, it was taking 44 days for a property to sell, whereas in March it was 49, so houses are going slightly faster. Last year in April, they were selling in about 30 days, so it's definitely taking slightly longer for inventory to move in this market now that buyers are more cautious due to the increase in interest rates. Speaking of interest rates, if you're thinking about buying real estate in the near future, mortgage rates are ranging between 4.39 to 6.7%, depending if you're going for a fixed or a variable rate, or whether you're financing through the bank or an alternative lender. And of course, it's very situation specific. So speak to your mortgage broker. If you don't have one, let me know and I can refer you to some great people. So in summary, when you look at April's market stats, things have remained pretty stable when you compare April to March. We're still in a seller's market, as I mentioned, for the most part. Sellers do seem to be having more realistic views of what their listing prices should be in this market as things have normalized. But sellers that are listing high and expecting to get that pandemic level price point on their home could be missing out on a sale. So it's really important to price correctly right from the get-go. In Edmonton, we typically have about 3 strong months from March to May in our market where things are really quite a bit busier. So it's important to price correctly right from the get-go and get ahead of the market instead of playing catch up later. Buyers do seem to be getting used to the higher interest rates as well and are a little bit less cautious right now. Things have started picking up with stronger sales numbers we saw definitely at the end of April in our market. And I think that trend should continue as the weather heats up and we move into May. So sellers, take advantage of those low inventory levels and make sure you're pricing according to the most recent comparables. Another trend we are continuing to see is buyers are coming from out of province as well. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that trend as we move into May. We are still seeing some multiple offer situations, but these are on the properties that are well positioned from a marketing, price point, and housing category standpoint. So again, it's those detached homes in the lower price points that tend to be moving the fastest as buyers are looking for more value. When all is said and done, when it comes to buying or selling, your personal situation is unique. So you shouldn't rely too much on general market updates. If you want a more accurate analysis for your property, or you're thinking of buying and selling and want to know about those hidden opportunities, you can request a free market evaluation or book a chat with me. And I am happy to give you the straight goods without any pressure. So you can make the best decision based on your personal situation. If you're interested, my contact info is below, and stay tuned for next month's market update. Thanks for watching.